Yeah, what's going on, faithful? This is your boy Mike from the Nothing But Niners crew. Here today with another special guest, my man Emmanuel Moseley. Before we get to the introductions or anything like that, I want to let you guys know where to find us. If this is your first time watching us on YouTube, please do me a favor and make sure you guys click that subscribe button down in the corner there. We really appreciate that. We have a contest going right now. Once we hit 3,000 subscribers, we are going to select at random a follower and a supporter of the show, and they're going to be getting an autographed jersey with the letter of authenticity and everything from our starting free safety, Adrian Colbert. So you guys make sure you hit that subscribe button. Tell other people to do it because you can still win even if you have already been a long-time subscriber. Check out the website, www.nothingbutniners.com. There you're going to be led to our social media. We have Twitter. We have Snapchat. Both of those handles are Nothing But Nine, ERS. We have Facebook, Nothing But Niners. We have a live podcast that we do for you guys. That is on iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, any podcast platform that you listen to. You guys can find us there. So, you guys, we're going to go ahead and get down to the meat and potatoes. The man of the hour, Mr. Moseley. What's going on, man? How are you?
Man, I'm blessed.
Blessed. I like that. I like that. I'm going to put the camera on you and make it stay on you so that because people don't need to see me. So I'm going to do that for the show. All right. I wanted to ask you some questions. Let's start with your college career. Why Tennessee? What was the calling factor for over there?
Well, coming out of high school, I didn't really have that many offers, you know. I was like a 2-star, maybe like a 3-star. So Tennessee was one of the teams that gave me the chance. And like I told them when I went on a visit up there, I was like, if you guys give me a chance, you know, I'm going to commit to you guys. And they did that. So I just jumped on board, and it ended up being really, really good.
Yeah, man. You know, I was watching and reading up on you and everything, and I was doing in the midst of my research, I saw that I could read just from the articles that I was reading, little quick highlights, your commitment level. It says that you put on 45 pounds between when you signed there and then your senior year.
Yeah. When I first went to college, I was 145. So I was a little dude. And the funny thing, when I first went to high school, I was only 96 pounds. So, you know, I've been kind of a little dude all my life, but I got to Tennessee and they put the weight on me. So I kind of fit really well now. So, you know, it was definitely a good transition for me.
Are you still hovering around 190 right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right around there.
All right. So I'm going to go through just a little bit of your collegiate career and everything. You had some big moments and everything. Is there anything to you, like, give me like your favorite moment while at Tennessee? Like anything that happened on the field, whether it was a play that involved you
my favorite
or a team moment?
Okay, probably my junior year, we had played Florida. They came to us, and we was down. I believe it was down 31-3 going into halftime. And we came out of halftime. We was determined, and we came back and won the game. And that was my first time beating Florida since I've been down there. So it was just a great feeling, you know. And just seeing everybody go crazy up in the stadium. The team was just happy, you know. It was a joyful moment.
Wow, that's what's up, man. You said down 30, 31?
Yeah, it was like 31-3. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. I haven't seen something like that since like the Super Bowl. Now, let me stop throwing shade at the Falcons, though. Let me stop throwing shade. All right, so you had a game where you had 3 tackles for loss. It was against Alabama in 2016. How does that happen? First of all, let everybody know what position you were playing, and then explain how you get 3 tackles for loss in one game.
Okay, well, I play cornerback, and basically how that happened is during the week, you know, of the game, you watch a lot of film and you kind of see tendencies. So I saw certain things that Alabama does that they did on film, and when I did it, I recognized it, and I just kind of shot my gap. So one of them, they ran a bubble screen, and I kind of figured it was coming, so I kind of jumped the gun on that. And then the other one, Alabama, they used to like to crack the receiver a lot, but crack the free safety, so they had the receivers in the cut split. And playing corner, you got to understand those. So when I saw that, I just shot my gap and went and made the tackle.
Nice. I mean, you were hella busy that day. You also set a career high in tackles. You had 8 tackles also, so you were all over the place, huh?
Yeah, just trying to will my team to win, man.
Okay. And see, you mentioned film study, so let's fast forward. The 49ers were hoping that you went under the radar and everything like that. Now you go and you run a 4.38. What's up, man? Like, that speed is real, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I trained down there in Florida with my guy Tony Villani, man. I got to give credit to him. He did a great job with training me. I've always had speed, but I just needed to get it just a little bit more, put a little bit more emphasis on it, and that's what he did, and got me down to that 4.3. So I was blessed with that, man.
Yeah, and that puts you on a lot of teams' radar and things like that. Now, talk about the training for that because you're playing speed and 40 times speed are two different things. So, what's the difference in training for the average fan who will never experience something like this? What's the difference between just flat out running and then getting it right for the 40?
Well, training, you really want to be really, really explosive. So you do a lot of explosive work, a lot of like explosive squats and things of that nature. And with running the 40, you really got like 3 phases. First, you got like a drive phase. And in college football, you really don't have that, especially playing my position at DB. You want to slow pedal and then get to a fast pedal. But with the 40, you just have like phase. You got drive phase, then you want to just pick up your speed. And like I said, in my position, you're not running really full speed unless you get like a vertical ball. So it's a bit different, but it's just something that you got to do to get qualified, really.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely, man. Teams pay so much attention to it and all, but I mean, to me, if it's anything, I think they should do like a 40 before you start working out, and then a 40 afterwards, so they can see the gap.
Yeah.
Because the speed, honestly, the run don't really. We've seen people who run slow 40s, and they play so much faster, and then we
faster, yeah.
So I think they should do something like.
And then, I mean, if you know what you're doing on the field, like I say, film study can help you with your 40 as well on the field. You see like a formation that you know from film study, you're gonna get to that play faster. You know what I'm saying? Than if you don't know. So definitely, film study will help you play faster.
All right, so we're going to get to that too. I want to talk to you about film study and things like that. But before we do, all right, so you go undrafted and everything, and at that point, you can actually choose whichever team you want to go to. Why'd you pick the 49ers?
Well, I just felt like it was the best opportunity for me. Me and my agent had talked, we discussed things, and we just felt like it was the best opportunity. I know the 49ers is a great organization and definitely an organization that I would love to be a part of. I'm glad I got the opportunity.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay. All right. I respect that, man. And trust me, I appreciate you taking your time out and even considering the 49ers. So I'm happy to have you, man. All right. So let's talk about 49ers now. The rookie mini camp. How are things going?
Oh, it went amazing, man. It was good to get out there with all the rookies.
And all right. So this coming week.
It's pretty much just the confidence, just good at the sport we love.
Breaking up a little bit there. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, you broke up on that. I don't know if you want to say it again, but you broke up on that.
Oh, I just said it's good to get out there with all the rookies and just play the sport that we love, can run full speed, make plays, communicate. It was good to get out there.
Absolutely, man. I hear a lot of guys talk about, we did all this for the combine. We actually just missed playing football and actually, yeah. So that's good, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Now, pretty soon, you guys are going to start mixing in with the veterans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have you encountered any of the veterans so far, like walking around the team facility or anything?
Oh yeah, what I'm saying, just being around them. Just doing things with them and just trying to get to know everybody, put a name to a face,
All right.
Just been doing that.
Film study is going to be something that takes you a long way, and obviously you got it. That was one of the first things that you mentioned about yourself. Where do you get that work ethic from? Who is it that was taking you under your wing in college, and then maybe I don't know if it's too early now, or is someone doing that for you right now in the pros?
Yeah. Well, when I was in college, this guy named Cam Sutton, he actually played for the Pittsburgh Steelers right now. He was a draft pick in the last draft class. He helped me out through the film study in college. I played beside him on the other side of him, so in the film room, and just kind of taught me like tendencies. So that's kind of where I got that from. So big shout out to him for that, because that takes you a long way.
Okay. All right, yeah. And then what about now? Now that you made the transition from the college to pros, is there anyone that's kind of taking you under your wing and trying to prepare you for the differences and the nuances that you're going to experience going from college to NFL?
Yeah, well, like all the veterans, They just been telling me, like, make sure you stay inside of that film book, make sure you stay inside of that film room, and then if I need to ask them a question like that, they definitely give me the answers to it. And if I need to put them to the side and do some film study, they're definitely there for that, and they told me they'd be down for that. So I definitely have to say all of them.
Awesome. All right, so obviously we can't ask you too many questions about what's going on with the 49ers because, you're just getting in there. So I want to talk more about you. What motivates you, man? Who's your pushing force? Now, you said that you were only a 2 or 3 star recruit, so you didn't have people beating down your door or anything like that. And then you said that you talked about your weight. You go from 90 pounds to 145 to around the 190 area. You're obviously motivated. What is it that's driving you right now?
I definitely have to say my parents definitely motivate me. My mom, Latoya, my dad, Darrell, they definitely motivate me, man, to keep going every day and keep pushing. And I definitely have to say my auntie. She's no longer here. She passed away some years ago. She just always told me before she passed away, she was like, just make sure that you make it, you know what I'm saying? And just make sure you go hard at everything you do. So every time when I'm feeling down or whatever, I think about her, and it definitely motivates me to keep going.
Absolutely, man. That's beautiful, man. Rest in peace to the auntie. But your parents are out there and they're pushing you, and that's a good thing too. So, what about your competitiveness on a scale of 1 to 10? Now, I know everybody in the NFL, everybody in college, they feel like I'm a competitor. But then we see, sometimes guys be a little timid. Some guys are way more aggressive than others. On a scale of 1 to 10, how are you? Are you like 5 or 6?
Very competitive, man. I'm gonna have to give myself a 10. Coming to college, I was 145. I played my first season in college at 160, going against guys that's 200 pounds. You got to be competitive, you know what I'm saying, to be able to compete. And I started games my freshman year, so I say my competitive level is out the roof. That's all I want to do.
I hear that, man. I hear that. All right, so we're gonna try to have some fun real quick. We're gonna wrap this thing up. I appreciate the time that you've taken out so far. Let's say the internet is out there. We go on Google and we're gonna read and find everything that we can about you. Tell me something interesting about yourself that is not gonna be on the internet that fans won't know about you. A funny story or something silly that's happened. Just something fun.
Probably something fun, man. I used to want to be a singer, man. Like, I used to want to go to American Idol, I used to watch American Idol a lot, and I always wanted to do that, So when I was younger, I used to sing a lot. I always used to sing. People used to be like, dang, E, when you going to try out for American Idol? But I just never got a chance,
Okay. So when you grow up in church, you got a church background, singing in church?
Yeah, most definitely. I definitely was in the choir.
Yeah, see, all right. I'll tell you a secret. I've never, ever admitted on camera before, all right? So my family, we're a big church family and everything like that. Bro, not only did I sing in the choir, when I was old enough, I directed the choir in church, man.
Okay. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
Now, but I'll tell you the truth, though, man. I can't sing. I can sing some tenor and some bass and everything, but if you ask me to sing a solo or something, I'll do my part, but that's not my thing.
You can rap. You can do a little something. You can rap a little bit.
If I had to, I've done a couple of things with my homies. We sit around and we put the beats on everything, but I know it's not for me. I'd rather write for somebody than actually be the one doing it.
No doubt. Yeah. No, I understand that.
All right, so then if you love to sing, you grew up in church singing and everything. All right, what's your go-to karaoke? I know you've done karaoke before. If you go in there and you want to kill a karaoke show, what's the song you're doing?
To be honest, I'm gonna probably do some Brian McKnight. I might do a little Brian McKnight, 6, 8, 12. I mean, I'm a little old school singer.
Yeah. Getting the grown man on. Okay, I respect that.
Definitely with the Brian McKnight.
All right, so now let's say that you in here, the team was like, all right, you know what, we want you and everything, but we want you to gain, 5, 10 more pounds. What's your meal? How are you doing this? I know they're gonna give you the shakes and all that stuff, but there's got to be a meal or something. You've been putting on weight your whole career. How are you doing?
Yeah. They definitely gonna give us a little shake, like you said, but I'm gonna definitely have to give me a ribeye steak. I'm gonna get a medium well, get some mashed potatoes, but I gotta keep my greens on me, so I'll probably get like some green beans or a Caesar salad. And I'm gonna top it off with a little lemonade.
My man with the lemonade. All right, so last thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna give you the floor. if you could leave one lasting message for the 49er faithful to know about you yourself, what would that message be?
Just know, man, you're going to get a committed person, someone that's faithful, someone that's going to give it 100% every day, 110% every day, and someone that's going to give as much to this organization as he can. And I appreciate y'all being behind me.
All right, man. Emmanuel, I appreciate you taking your time out to join me today, man. I can't say it enough. I really, really appreciate it. I want to wish you the best, man. I'm going to be pulling for you, bro. You got a number yet? I know it's early, and I know, it's not final or anything like that, but did they give you a jersey number yet?
Yeah. Right now, my jersey number is 41, but we'll see. I'm just trying to make a name for myself.
Absolutely. It's more about the name than the number right now.
Yes, sir.
You got it, man. I'll be pulling for you, man. Leave everything out there on the field, man. You can second guess yourself later, but when you're out there, go for it, man. Go hard, all right?
Yes, sir. No, I appreciate y'all, man.
No problem. All right, faithful. Y'all know how we do, man. Again, you guys can follow us on Twitter, Nothing But Nine ERS. Check the website, www.nothingbut9ers.com. Emmanuel, do you have a social media you want to let the fans know about?
Yeah, I do actually. On my Instagram name is e.moseley, MOSELEY, and the number 12.
Okay. All right, guys. So make sure if you guys go out there, you go to follow him. It's e.moseley, but Moseley has 2 E's in it. MOSELEY 12. So you guys give him a follow on Instagram, show some love and support. You will see a follow coming from Nothing But Niners. I'm going to do that as soon as we're done here. I want to thank you for your time again, man. I appreciate it. Best of luck to you. And above all else, stay faithful. We out.
No doubt. Salute, man. Appreciate it.